Hey y'all, Andrew Mack here from Loblolly Press. In honor of National Poetry Month, we're sharing a little something extra with you. This is a bonus episode featuring Clint Bowman reading James Tate's The Promotion. We had to cut this from our original episode for time, but I knew it couldn't stay on the cutting room floor. Clint's emotion reigns supreme here. He feels things the way any poet in the world should, and I think you'll feel it too. Okay, here's Clint.
So I would like to read one of the few poems that still, I guess, stirs my emotions to where I feel it's just a very emotional poem, and I feel like very few writers are able to do this and get me to a point where I feel like I'm on the verge of tears. And I read this poem, and every time I feel like I get on the verge of tears. And I also want to read it because we have our dogs outside, and it's a dog poem. It's titled The Promotion. And it's by James Tate. I was a dog in my former life, a very good dog, and thus I was promoted to a human being. I liked being a dog. I worked for a poor farmer, guarding and herding his sheep. Wolves and coyotes tried to get past me almost every night, and not once did I lose a sheep. The farmer rewarded me with good food from his table. He may have been poor, but he ate well. And his children played with me when they weren't in school or working in the field. I had all the love any dog could hope for. When I got old, they got a new dog, and I trained him in the tricks of the trade. He quickly learned, and the farmer brought me into the house to live with them. I brought the farmer his slippers in the morning, as he was getting old too. I was dying slowly, a little bit at a time. The farmer knew this and would bring the new dog in to visit me from time to time. The new dog would entertain me with his flips and flops and nuzzles. And then one morning, I just didn't get up. They gave me a final burial down by the stream under a shade tree. That was the end of my being a dog. Sometimes I miss it, so I sit by the window and cry. I live in a high-rise that looks out at a bunch of other high-rises. At my job, I work in a cubicle and barely speak to anyone all day. This is my reward for being a good dog. The human wolves don't even see me. They fear me not. Gosh, that poem every freaking time.
I was right there with Clint right at the end with how he was feeling, and it was truly an incredible experience to have him read it and be in that room with him. And I hope that I was able to impart some of that joy and that beauty with you here. That is really kind of the point of this whole thing. That's all we have for you today, though, and we do hope you'll tune in next month. We have Cheryl Whitehead on the pod. She is the author of her debut poetry collection, Distant Relations, which we actually published earlier this month. We're running a tiny bit of a special on our website. We actually sold through more copies than we expected, and we only have about 20 left to sell for this first print run. In honor of that, we're going to offer a little bit of free shipping for anybody who cares to listen or hears this happening. You can use the green heart emoji in the promotion code on our website once you've put everything in your cart and you're ready to check out. That should apply free shipping for you, and then you'll be all set. Okay, see you next time.